Are you ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this?
I heard the new thing, man, I'm trying to do. What you wanna do? Well, man, it's on you. One time with this round, let me do it. Blaze the path, coming through. For the people in the back, for the people in the front, for the people on the side, for the people on the front. The east and west, the north and south, you know it's kinda hasty. It's just another fact of life for me, really. You show them how we do it.
Welcome to Move It. Here's your host, Nick Vindin.
Hello and welcome to Move It. If you had one opportunity, one chance to seize everything you ever wanted, would you grab it or would you let it go? I can see our teams. They're nervous, their palms are sweaty. On the surface, they look calm and ready. Let's find out if they are. On our blue pod, we have Talia and Alessia. Welcome to the show, girls. Talia, what a great smile you have. And you've also got a great story for me too, and some photos to tell me all about it.
Yeah, my grandparents have a farm, and I go ride motorbikes there, and I go dancing. I went when I was 4, but now I go still.
Nice, fantastic. And I can see a bike there. With a motorbike, do you need training wheels or can you go straight for it?
When I was 4, I started, so I did quads then, but now I'm good with two-wheeler.
That is impressive. Nice stuff. And Alessia, you really like playing soccer. Tell me all about how you got into it, what position you play, the whole 9 yards.
I started playing when I was 4 years old, and I play right mid.
Fantastic. Do you score many goals from right midfield?
Yeah, a few.
Nice, good stuff. And across on our yellow pod, we've got Giacomo and Charlie. Welcome to the show, boys. Looking stylish, as I would expect. Giacomo, tell me all about your soccer, because you put in a lot of training.
Yeah, I also have played it since I was 4. And in training, we do lots of fitness things. And also, we try lift the ball up with corners. And after that, we play a game.
Nice. What about post-goal celebrations? Do you work on those too?
Yeah, sometimes.
You got to have a good post-goal celebration. Everyone knows that. And Charlie, you really like playing basketball, hoops. Tell me about that.
I've been playing since I was 9. The reason, the way I started basketball was the school started a free event, and then one of the events was basketball, so that's how I started playing basketball.
Nice. And what position are you? What's your favourite position?
Centre.
Centre. That's an important one. All righty, well, we've met our teams. The question is, can they move it? Teams behind me are 5 screens. Words are going to fly like 3-pointers into our screens like this. You'll then have 45 seconds to try and match up our words with statements of fact that I give you. For every match you get right, you'll score 5 points. And if you're locking everything under 45 seconds and all your matches are correctamundo, then you'll score bonus points for every single second you don't use. Let's get ready for round 1. It's time to move it and match it. At the start of today's episode, we tossed a coin to decide which team would be going first. Our yellow team won the coin toss. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for them.
You ready for this?
The rains are coming. We are looking for weather things. That is our category. Let's find out our words. We have hail, drought, tornado, rain, and our last word is snow. Well, we've got all our weather words. Now we need a player. Who's joining me on the ramp?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Giacomo. Hail, drought, tornado, rain, and last of all, snow. All types of weather phenomenon here, and a phenomenal football player up on the ramp to boot as well. Here's question number 1. Too much of me can cause a flood. Move it.
Rain.
More of a fact than a question, really, wasn't it? Rain, not locked in yet. Now it's locked in and not going anywhere. Number 2, I am large chunks of ice that fall from the sky. Move it. It's on screen 2. What do you want there, Giacomo? That's in. Number 3, I'm a swirling vortex of air. Move it. Fact 4, when there's no rain, I'm what you get. Move it. And fact number 5, let's go skiing. Move it. Nice work, Giacomo. It's not every day you meet someone with such a powerful lock-in. You must have really good post-goal celebrations. Are we going to see one? Yeah, we are. You bet we are. Well done, Giacomo. 1, 2 and 3 in the right spot. 4 and 5, a little jumbled. Not to worry, though. Let's put him in the right place. On screen number 1, of course, too much of me can cause a flood. We needed rain there, which he had. On screen 2, I'm large chunks of ice that fall from the sky, hail. On screen 3, I'm a swirling vortex of air. Well done, that was a tricky one. Tornado. On screen 4, when there's no rain, I'm what you get. No, you don't get snow, you get droughts, of course. And on screen number 5, let's go skiing. Ah, that's where we needed snow. 3 matches for our yellow team. A superb start, 15 points. Nice work, Giacomo. Show me a bit of a celebration on your way back down to that pod. Let's go, away you travel. Now it's our blue team's turn. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for them.
You ready for this?
UFO spotting. We are looking for space things. Let's find out what space things are inside our blue team screens. We have shuttle, sun, moon, gravity, and Mars. We've got our space words now in a space invader. Who's joining me on the ramp?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Talia. Shuttle, sun, moon, gravity, and Mars. And surprised to see Talia up here without a motorbike. Thank you for walking. Probably much safer for everyone involved. Here's fact number 1. I'm chock full of solar power. Move it. Scream out on the pod if you know the answer.
Sun.
Sun's locked in, screen 1. Running up the ramp, fact number 2. One small step for man was set on me. Move it.
Moon.
Great line, that one. Fact number 3. What goes up must come down. Move it.
Gravity.
Gravity is locked in, screen 3. Fact 4. Travel in space using me. Move it.
Shuttle.
And fact 5. I'm also known as the red planet. Move it. Talia, you are a stylish operator. You're not in a rush. You're going to take your own time. You're going to lock in the right answers. Are they all right? Oh, Talia, nice job. Not every day you get to come in on the show and lock in all the correct answers from your very first go. That's what you've done. Well done. Let's work our way through those answers. On screen number 1, I'm chock full of solar power, the sun. On screen number 2, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That was set on the moon. On screen 3, what goes up must come down. Sad but true, it's the case of gravity. On screen 4, travel in space using me, a space shuttle. And on screen 5, I'm also known as the red planet. That is another name for Mars. Well done, returning to Earth and returning with a score of 25 points. Well done, Talia. Back to the pod you travel. What an exciting start from both our teams. Our yellow team, they're on 15 points. And our blue team enjoying the bonus points, they're on 35 points. Well, we're only warming up after the break. We're blasting off right here on Move It.
You ready for this?
After a long, hard day on the set of Move It, there's nothing more I enjoy than slicing into a nice piece of Talegium. Or is it Taleggio? I can never remember, but it is my favourite cheese. Now our teams need to get ready for my favourite part of the gameplay. It's time for them to make a move. It's time for them to test their knowledge, speed and skill in our buzz around. I'll ask a series of questions. If you think you know the answer, hit that buzzer. Get it right, you'll score 5 points. Get it wrong, not a big deal. It'll just jump across to the other team. After every question, we'll reveal a new image and we'll use those images for a big game of Move It at the end. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for round 2.
You ready for this?
Je suis superbe. We are looking for things to do with France. Hands hovering on top of those buzzers. Here is question number 1. What, starting with B, is a famous French hat?
Or,
Take a guess. Timed out there. Any ideas, Yellow? Timed out. We needed beret there. Beret. Number 2. Which buttery pastry beginning with C is often served for breakfast in France?
Cheese.
Not cheese. Good guess, though. They do like cheese. Any ideas there, Blue? Buttery pastry was the key word there. Pastry, croissant. On screen number 3, what famous French tower is 324
Eiffel Tower.
metres tall? It's the Eiffel Tower. And question 4, what famous portrait by Leonardo da Vinci has eyes that are said to follow you?
Mona Lisa.
The Mona Lisa is right. And number 5, the type of dough used in this bread beginning with B.
Baguette.
It is baguette, and it's defined by law in France. Well done there to both our teams. We've got our images, now we just need some facts. Who's joining me on the ramp?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Alessia and Charlie. Beret, croissant, Mona Lisa, Eiffel Tower, and baguette. All things you would associate with France. This time around, teams, I'm going to say 5 facts at a time. That's 5 facts. You'll then have 45 seconds to try and match up those facts with the images on your screen. Supercomputer, allez le fact. Fact number 1, I am crescent-shaped. Fact number 2, I opened in May 1889. Fact number 3, I look like a wand or baton. Fact number 4, I am in the Louvre. And fact number 5, wear me on your head. They are our 5 facts. We've got 45 seconds to move it. Let's go.
Croissant.
Don't hit it too hard. Just give it a delicate
Mona
tap
Lisa.
sometimes.
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
No, isn't it the baguette? Yeah. We gotta do this. Go.
Mona Lisa.
Working through. Bonus points up for grabs. Alessia's in. So too Charlie there. Well done, Charlie, on that marquee return. As the applause grows for 2 fabulous players. Let's find out how many matches Alessia had. Alessia! Nice work going to the supermarché there and bagging lots of points. Let's go through those answers. On screen number 1, I am crescent-shaped, a croissant. On screen number 2, I opened in 1889. It wasn't the Mona Lisa. We needed the Eiffel Tower there. On screen 3, I look like a wand or a baton, a baguette. On screen 4, I am in the Louvre. Not the Eiffel Tower, it's not too far away, but the Mona Lisa was what we needed in screen 4. Wear me on your head. I would have berated you if you got the beret wrong, but you didn't. It's in the right spot. 3 matches for 15 points. Well done. Nice work, Alessia. Now let's find out how many matches Yellow had. Charlie. Well done. Took a little more time there. You can rush through it, but you did get all the matches, 1 through to 5, looking nice in the outline there. 5 matches for 25 points. Nice work. Yeah, a little bit of a clap. Great sportsmanship too. Back to the pods we travel. And I tell you what, how about that for a fight back? What a great game we have on our hands. Our yellow team, they're on 63 points. And our blue team 2 points ahead on 65 points. Amazing comeback. The music sounding sweet from where I am after the break. Double points on Move It.
You ready for this?
suis très contente après l'étape 2 pour les deux étapes. Or as I say in my common tongue, I'm very happy after round 2 from our 2 teams. Let's get more of the same. It's time for our teams to get a move on. We have 100 points up for grabs right now. That's 10 for every correct answer on the pods and another 10 for every single matchup on the ramps. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for round 12.
You ready for this?
We have beak to beak. Our category is all about birds. Hands close to those buzzers. Here's question number 1. What bird, starting with A, has the largest wingspan? Timed out there, we needed albatross. Question number 2. What bird is on the Australian coat of arms? Blue team.
Emu.
Emu is right. Question 3. What ice-dwelling bird cannot fly?
Penguins.
Penguin's correct. Yellow. Question 4. What blackbird, starting with C, is the symbol for the Adelaide Australian rules football team?
Crows.
Crows is right. And question 5. What seabird, starting with P, rhymes with J?
Pelican.
Pelican is correct. Weren't they quick on those buzzers? Let's see if they're quick on those ramps. Who's joining me up there?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Talia and Giacomo. An albatross, an emu, some penguins, a crow and a pelican. All types of birds. This time around, teams, I'm only going to be saying one fact at a time, and you'll only have 10 seconds to try and lock that fact in with the image on your screen. Here's a catch. Got to wait for me to finish that fact and say move it until you start running away. Number 1. I have large elastic throat pouches. Move it.
Yeah, pelican.
10 seconds to lock that in. You want to be quick. Number 2. I have types like fairy and emperor. Move it.
Penguins.
Penguin.
Not locked in, Giacomo. It's in, mate. Number 3. It is said I cannot move backwards. Move it.
Emu. Emu.
Fact number 4. I often fly close by ships to feed off their garbage. Move it.
Seagull or whatever.
And fact number 5. We're often used as mimics and can count and, well, and speak. Move it. All locked in there from both our teams. It really is a race against the clock. Amongst that pressure, you need the correct answers too. Has Talia found them? Yes, she has. Nice job there, Talia. Just revving up all those answers. They're all in the right spot too. Let's work our way through them. On screen number 1, I have large elastic throat pouches. It is indeed the pelican. Its mouth can fit more than its belly can, apparently. On screen number 2, I have types like fairy and emperor. They're all types of penguins. On screen 3, it is said I cannot move backwards. It's said that's why they're on the Australian coat of arms, because they can't take a backward step. It's the emu. On screen 4, I often fly close by to ships to feed off their garbage. Naughty ships, but at least the albatross is getting a feed. And on screen 5, we're often used as mimics and we can count and speak. It is a crow there. 5 matches from our blue team. Plenty to crow about. 50 points. Nice work, Talia. Now, the big moment. It's our yellow team's turn. Have they hit them all? Giacomo has. You knew that right, mate? Yeah, knew them all in the right spot. 1 through to 5, all nice and green for 50 points. Yes, Giacomo's still all business, not celebrating too hard just yet. Teams, come and join me on the ramp, please. Up you come. Stretch those wings as you make your way up the ramp. Great game, this one. Our yellow team have picked up a huge 133 points. And our blue team, they've done really well today on 135 points. Well done, girls. Nice choreography there as well. plenty of time to show off that move when you take home the bonus prize. That's coming up pretty soon. Get prepared for that. Yellow team, have you enjoyed yourselves on the show today?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, from one soccer player / basketball player to another, hopefully you enjoy these prizes.
Every contestant on Move It takes home a copy of Discovery Kids' 5,000 Amazing Facts from Paragon Books, an entry voucher to the 18-hole indoor course from Unreal Mini Golf, and a Move It USB wristband.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
I've had some interesting journeys in my time. Crossing Bass Strait in a teacup was one of them. Another was making my way down the Panama Canal on a piece of driftwood. Girls, you've done all that and more today. It was a real challenge. You had a slim lead, 2 points, and you held on to it to make your way to our bonus prize round. Now, Talia and Alessia, you've got to take home the bonus prize. All that hard work, you've now got to win it. Up until now, I've been asking you to match up our words and our images with statements of fact. But in our bonus prize round, I need you to organise our words or organise our images. That organise could be on anything. It might be the shortest to the tallest. It might be the heaviest to the lightest. Put those screens in the right order and you'll have organised yourselves a nice little thing called the bonus prize. Let's find out what 2 categories our supercomputer offers today.
You ready for this?
Big moment, girls. Let's stay relaxed. Busy place. And did you say walkies? What would you like?
Did you say walkies?
Did you say walkies? We're looking for dog breeds. I'm going to put 5 types of dogs on your screens. I'll need you to organise those ones from the one that has the shortest average height on screen number 1 to the dog which has the tallest average height on screen number 5. Supercomputer, take me for a walk. We have a Doberman, a Yorkshire Terrier, a Great Dane, a Cattle Dog and a Chihuahua. What is the shortest average breed? We need that on screen 1. What is the tallest average breed? We need that on screen 5. And we've got 45 seconds to move it.
Chihuahua, yeah.
Might be the next shortest of all those on the screens.
Not that one. Those, yeah, get that. No.
Talk it over, girls. Remember, there's no rush. We're looking for the next smallest.
I think this one.
What about some of the names?
Cattle Dog, Great Dane. Do that one. And then this one. And then Cattle Dog.
Nice job there from our 2 players. Talia leading the way there. Alessia, very helpful too. Let's find out how many matches the girls had. Oh, girls, that was really close. Well done. That's still a huge effort. Where do we need that last remaining match? Well, on screen number 1, you were correct. The smallest is the Chihuahua. It's about the size of a handbag, or it can fit in there, 15 centimetres there. Then the Yorkshire Terrier, around 22 centimetres tall on average. Then we needed the Cattle Dog, around 45 centimetres tall on average. Then the Doberman, quite big, the old Doberman, 66 centimetres on average there. And then the Great Dane, great by name, great in reality too, 76 centimetres tall. Pretty tall dog there, you'd have to agree. Let's find out what prizes you've won.
You and 3 friends are all set for 1 hour of gameplay with this WizKids Family and Friends pack from Timezone. And then you can learn illusions, juggling, magic and more with the Professor Murphy collection, thanks to Paragon Books. Get your game face on with an Unreal Mini Golf family voucher, all thanks to Unreal Mini Golf.
Our 4 teams bought the pepper. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next time on Move It. Show me some moves, guys.